Okay, this is the situation at the start of 3 p.m. on the 16th of October, just outside Leipzig. We've got the two battles going here, Wacker in the southeast and Mokrin in the northwest. The situation in the southeast is, again, the French are resurgent here. They've actually practically smashed a hole through the Allied or the coalition wing here. The problem is these two units, the Austrian Second Corps and the Russian Witterzen's Corps, were so badly mauled on the 13th that they barely come back to. They obviously got back into a condition where they could fight, but they're now taking more casualties, and they're really just about ready to collapse. And the sort of coalition are trying to get the Prussian Corps here, the Second Corps, back into the centre. They've retreated over here and so on, going back into a defensive position in the centre. So all in all, the French are going to push quite heavily in this area in the next turn or so, in the chance that they may be able to completely unravel the coalition army of Bohemia. Things that happened on the French side, the 4th Corps has moved into the front line, and the French have moved the Guard, the old Guard, back. There's a reason for that. If old Guard units are attacking and they get a bad, if you get an AE and AR or something like that, and maybe even shock, I don't know, there's another result. It permanently affects the morale of the whole army, so you don't want to be doing that. And the French are pretty much lined up, ready to deliver maybe a knockout blow. I know Pajot's Cavalry Corps is moving back north. They'll probably bring that back again and try and use it on the flank here. You've got the Young Guard, 1st Young Guard, are moving towards the Mokrin front. Over at Mokrin, the Allies are attacking. They're realising, well, they wouldn't know this historically, but they because they know the army of Bohemia is in trouble, the army of Silesia is actually massively on the offensive, but they're not really making much progress here. There's a few small exchanges taking place between the various units, but apart from Prussians taking some losses a few turns back, it's mainly been push and shove, give and take, no one making much pressure. The coalition's superior command should start having an influence, and when this other corps, 2nd Corps, actually arrives at the front, they should be able to start enveloping the French and pushing them back. But again, that's all future possibilities. Now I've got to remember that this is on the 16th. At 6 p.m. it goes dark because it's October. So there's only actually 3 days of daylight, 3 turns of daylight left. So once that happens, when we come to the 17th, it's another day of rest. So there's going to be nothing happening there apart from both sides sort of patching themselves up and getting into a position to fight a decisive battle at Leipzig. The Allies should be expecting the army of Poland sometime tomorrow to make an appearance. So that's it. The French have got a possibility of winning this battle, which is something they could never have done historically. And it's all to do with how well they did on the first day, on the 13th. The Allies have never really, in the south, have never recovered from that initial shock.